Hi, and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender show. I'm Mal Lee, your host for this evening. Hope everyone is keeping well out there and enjoying the cold snap that we're having once again. I didn't expect it to be so icy this morning. When I looked out the window, I thought, will games be on the 3G? But looking at it, it looked like it was just a top layer of a light frost, and lo and behold, the games were all on. It was cold. One or two of the kids were suffering a little bit with the cold, and one of them absolutely freezing, could not go back on because his feet were freezing cold. So tried to warm them up for him, but there was anything we could do. Having a blinder as well. The first half he was playing brilliant. So Edward, hope your feet are like toast now and you're nice and warm and relaxing. You can put that behind you. He got man of the match anyway, for all his efforts that he put in to the team. But the team were great today, and we won our first game in 2023. So there you go. It's not all about winning, is it? It was enjoyable. Two sides, great battle. I must admit, I enjoyed it thoroughly. So well done to both teams, braving the weather, and Bernie as well, their manager, had a great idea because of the thin layer of frost on the pitches. You could hardly see the red lines, you could see the white lines. How, I just don't know. I can't explain. They were outstanding. So we went round, every one of us, and started marking out the pitch itself. Started going with our feet, and everyone copied suit, and it was great. The games went on. The kids were loving it. They were writing their names and everything in the frost before kick-off. So it was a good training session for them, to say the least. But they all did suffer. It was cold. And well done to all the teams who got out there and battled on. Commiserations once again to all the teams who were playing on the grass pitches. I think they thought it was going to go ahead today, but obviously pitches were unplayable, and I think many leagues called them off, as well as the Liverpool City Council. Not too sure your area, did your council call them off? Did you manage to get any grass games going on? Whether they're going to be on this afternoon, I'm not too sure in adults, but if you are, good luck, and let's just hope you had some fun today. The kids did, but they were cold, and they had a nice warm cup of tea or coffee, or, you know, prime at the end of it. You know the kids now. Anyway, enjoyable, and look forward to tomorrow as well. We'll be out and about at the Walton Caredale JFL. Maybe the same weather, I'm not too sure. So if it is, make sure the kids are all wrapped up well. They're nice and warm. Put an extra top on underneath the football kit, and just enjoy it. But what I did notice, here's something for you, and it's not just about today that we've noticed it. It's about a few times that we've noticed these things. There we go. Pull the earphones off. Got the wrong microphone again. As you know, this is the way it is. Just got to test to see if this is the microphone, and this is what we do, just to make sure that it's on and you can pick it up. Yes, I think we've got us. Yeah, we're in. Always forget to do something when I come into the show, but if you missed the first few minutes, I don't think you have. We'll just go on and we'll just carry on about it. So apologies there for the break in the voice. It's because we turned it on, it's frozen. You've missed a few minutes there on SoundCloud, so I'll just catch up with that one and apologise. It's carrying on now with the show. So there you go. We didn't miss anything on DXTL TV from the touchlines. We're all on, we're all away, and we're all talking about grassroots football once again. And just to let you know, I'll try and pick these up. There you go. I think they're all tangled now. Yes, they are tangled. There. We're away, as you can see yourself. Earphones, and that's what it's about, isn't it? Being in the studio and having a little go. How that's got tangled and got behind that is beyond me. So it's a job for later on. Anyway, I hope everyone had a great day at grassroots football. And what I was just talking about there, it's about what I have noticed. I've noticed it over the years. When we get a young referee comes to the game, and they're very timid and they're very unsure. It's down to us coaches, us managers, us parents as well, to support them and get them through, because the nerves all set in and they're only young, 14, 15 years of age. But what I do notice is, because of this, certain coaches, managers will play on that and expect everything. If they shout loud enough and dictate to that referee, they could get their own way. Now, I've noticed it. Now, what's your thoughts on this? Have you come across any situations like that, or are you one of the coaches who actually gets onto this and thinks, if we shout for everything, we'll get everything? DXTL.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. I'd love your thoughts on this. I'd love to hear what your... don't get me wrong, I won't do it. I'll go over, and did talk to one of the referees today and just wish them the best of luck, knowing that they were young, they were a little bit nervous, and they were nervous throughout the day, and these referees just are nervous. What are they nervous about? It's not about their decisions, not about refereeing the game. I think that they're nervous about the touchlines. So, whenever you go out there, don't start trying to intimidate a referee. It's not right, it's not nice, and they're scared of it, and that's why they'll say one day, do you know what, I've had enough of this. I can't take this anymore. You know, I give decisions, and the other side saying you're listening to the line, and when I give a decision, I think that's right. It goes against me, and I'm not enjoying it. So this is why we say, don't cross the line. It's our 20th anniversary. Get behind the referee. Forget the referee is there. Let the referee make their own decisions. You don't have to shout to that referee, telling them it's a foul, telling them what you think. It's yours. In your opinion, it's a foul. But in the referee's opinion, it may not be a foul. But let them do it. Let them learn. Because they're never going to learn if you start shouting and scaring them away from the football matches. And I hear it quite a few times, and I watch closely, and yeah, you know, I'll put that towards the committees, but they can put a little note out, try not to intimidate a referee, a young referee. The experienced referees have seen it, been there, wore the t-shirt, done it all before, and it doesn't wash with them. They'll give what they say, and they'll give whatever decision they think is right. And that's the way the young referees are trying to do things, but because they've just passed their course, they're still a little nervous, and it takes them, say, about a season to get themselves in the mood, in the mode, in the right frame of mind to go on. And the next year that they're in there, they're totally different, honestly, and you know, nothing phases them then. So get behind them and support them, but don't intimidate a referee to get decisions your own way. It doesn't make sense somehow, you know, it's not nice. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed your games, and you decided to get off and go and watch your Premier League games, and you've got your Liverpool-Chelsea game as well. They're all top now. Every game that's running in the Premier League is top. At the top half of the table, and the lower half of the table as well. Some interesting games, and I think Everton's got a West Ham game there, so I'll put myself down for a draw on that one. Possibility it could be a draw, Liverpool-Chelsea as well, but it remains to be seen. So that's my forecast. Anyway, you're out and about, you've been out and about. I hope all your kids enjoyed themselves today. We all know it was a little bit cold, and I hope you respected your committees as well as each other, because on and off the field of play, it's all about the kids enjoying themselves, playing football, developing their skills, which we tell you time and time again, and it's also about the referee's experience or a new referee to the game. We need them to develop their skills as well, because some of them may want to move up the ladder. It's a wonder that we're not saying down the ladder, because when you get a referee, they start off at level 7, that's their first protocol level, as they say, and then they move down in level 7, 6, 5, and it's the county FAs who dictate how they go when they assess them. And obviously I think they're given so many games to do when they start off. So what more could you say? What more could you say indeed? Anyway, really looking forward to tomorrow, and obviously I think the cold weather's going to go in there again, so make sure that you, not just the kids, wrap up warm and well, you do yourself, because you're standing around, the kids are running around, but they still get cold. And let's just hope it's not as cold today. When that sun comes out, lovely. Like yesterday I was in Southport, fantastic, and today obviously we were at the junior football games, and it was, yeah, the sun wasn't coming out, but when it did, it was lovely. But we were in that shade, that was it. Baltic, and kids have got boots on, don't forget, and a little bit different. We wrap up warm. Trainees are a little bit warmer than the boots themselves, because I think leather carries the cold, doesn't it? That's my honest opinion anyway. I've always felt it. Once you've got cold feet or cold hands, boy, it really is hard to get warmed up. Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, game on. It looks like, not the grass, tomorrow, games should be on the 3G, 4G, whatever you want to call it. So whatever you're out and about, please respect that referee and also your committee and each other on the field of play. Encouragement is key when you're involved in grassroots football, even with the managers, the coaches. Go on there and enjoy the game. And kids do need encouragement. They do. I don't care what you say. As far as I'm concerned, it's happened for years and years. It's got better, don't get me wrong, from the sidelines, but it's still there. We wouldn't be in our 20th year if it had gone away, would we? No. When it was rife, it really was in 2003, when we started, no one was doing anything whatsoever. It was a free-for-all, get on and do what you want, whether you encourage the kids, whether you give the ref grief. That was part and parcel of it years and years ago. But we have brought the attention to many out there as well, and we've had, you know, letters of support from FA officials who have turned around and said, you know, without you, you wouldn't have, the awareness that you've done over the years has made a massive difference, and we brought people together, and that's what we want to do. And we've come up, we branded REFspect, we branded No Ref No Game, and we've got Don't Cross the Line, who under our umbrella, to make a difference on and off the field of play. And all we do is welcome teams to jump on board and to support the work that we're doing. And it's all about your kids as well. It really is, because the way we protect referees, support referees, is from the verbal abuse, the aggressive behaviour, maybe sometimes racist comments, bullying that goes on as well. And there's plenty of that really, because you can class young referees are being bullied by coaches, managers from the touchlines as well, and the parents. So we want to class that as part of it, and we just want to protect each referee. And the reason we do that is to protect your children, because the first and foremost, you are the role models. The parents should be the role models of the children who are playing on that football pitch. So what you say, what you shout, what you do is taken in by the kids, and they think, wow, mum and dad are shouting that towards a referee, or my brother or sister or auntie, uncle, granddad, nan. I wouldn't have said nan. It's always granddads, isn't it, because they're the experienced ones, being around, and it rubs off onto the kids, and their attitudes change as well. So they listen to what mum and dad say, the parents say, the family say, and they think because they do it, they're going to do it. So we should have a clear mind to the children when they go out and play football, that we need to respect the referee, because it rubs off to the kids. So we don't want poor attitudes from the children, don't want poor attitudes from the adults certainly, or irate parents, spectators on and off the field of play. We want everyone to work as a team, and we always class the grassroots as the grassroots football family. Family, remember that, take note. When you go and watch your child play football, male, female, go out there and support them. Really get behind them and get behind the whole team. And if the opposition are playing well or not playing well, get behind them too. All the kids need your support regardless, and they love it even more if strangers are clapping what they've just done. They really do, whether they know you, whether they don't. And at the end of it, you see the coaches, see the managers shaking hands, not just with the referee, but also with the kids. And the kids are there to shake hands. They're made up. They always got a smile on their face, and especially when you tell them they played great. Well done. Win, lose or draw, the kids are putting on a great show. They've got a great talent, and they bring it out of themselves to show us, to keep us happy. That's what it's about. So when you get the kids home, when you talk to them, just encourage them. If they're cold, they're cold. If they don't want to play, they don't want to play. If they're not interested in going out and playing football, they're not interested. We can't force them. We really, really can't. We can encourage them, and if that works, brilliant. You've done your job right. We've done our job right as well. Like today, as we say, we had a player, his feet were freezing, didn't want to go and play on there. No one was forced to play. We gave him every opportunity, and he just didn't. And my mistake was, I said, look, shoot round to your mum, go and stay there, keep warm, because they're only going to get colder on here, so you can change your footwear. And then he come back, and his face was down, and I said, what's up with you? He said, my dad said, get back to them. Stay with your teammates. Well, that's mums and dads, and it was all friendly. They obviously didn't know that I'd said, he probably thought that he'd just gone on his own accord. He wouldn't have told them that Mal had sent him over just to say, you know, needs a bit of warmth off his mum, because at the end of the day, there was no way we were going to get him on that football pitch. And at the end of the day, we did not want to keep them sitting in the cold weather, because they tend to sit down, they don't stand up, and they get even colder. So we've got to keep them warm if we can. Anyway, it just shows you that kids don't like the cold either, and they'll feel it more than us, believe me. And we've all got the big coats on, and they've got football kits on. So yeah, respect the kids, respect what they want to do, and stick with them. And just let your manager or coach know if they don't want to turn up, they don't want to turn up. It's as simple as that. Anyway, we're out and about tomorrow. And as we say, we just hope that everyone brings on the REFspect on and off the field of play. We need to push it. We've asked for the 29th, 30th for the awareness weekend from the PGMOL. They look around, they always come back to us. Don't like chasing them up, but they know the date's in there, and hopefully we can get that, of April by the way, and we can get that, and you can get behind us and support us. And don't forget, 26th, 27th, 28th of August, DXTL are putting on a 20th anniversary football tournament under 7s, 8s, 9s and 10s by invitation only, and we're inviting teams from across the nation who are supporting Don't Cross the Line. They have been doing over the years, and we want to make sure that we get friendly teams in, and we want to make that all about REFspect, supporting our referees, and we should have some media coverage on that one. We want to make it a tournament to remember. We want to bring teams in who will play football, kids who will respect the referees, kids who will respect each other, kids with good attitudes, parents with good attitudes, parents who will respect each other as well, and also respect the referees. That is what grassroots football is all about. You can go and play a game of football and enjoy yourselves. Bring the referees into it. Let's all enjoy the game together. And that's what this tournament will all be about, or be all about. Friendly tournament, bringing people together, as Don't Cross the Line has done since 2003. And we hope you believe in the work that we're doing. It's all voluntary. Don't Cross the Line is a CIC, community interest company, and it's the next best thing to a charity. So everything that we do is voluntary, and as you can see by the studio, by whatever we do, we try and bring it back to the community, get the communities involved. And we only ask you to support us, to support grassroots football and everyone involved here. Remember what I said, it's the grassroots family. Yes, we include the referees in that as well. They're not segregated, not pushed away, and we want to bring more support towards our referees and stop reading these social media posts where referees are being verbally abused, being shown aggressive behaviour, they're being chased away from the game, they're being sometimes attacked, which is not nice for a referee. And okay, you can say the majority of these are in amateur games, and these referees, believe me, are really thick-skinned, and they say you have to be thick-skinned to be a referee and a goalkeeper as well. So, you know, let's get behind them, let's support them, and let's make sure whenever we go out to grassroots football, it's all enjoyable for everyone involved in it. And people can go home and say, what a league that is, what a committee that is, what a referee, what a team of referees. And the staff at Jeffrey Hunt, where we go, at the hubs, everyone's working to achieve better behaviour on and off the field of play. And no more than ourselves, Don't Cross the Line. It's our 20th anniversary. Please see what you can do to support us. When we have our awareness weekend, REFspect awareness weekend, we are trying for the 29th, 30th of April. We'll let you know if that gets confirmed. and we just want everyone to wear our t-shirt as well. Yes, there will be a charge, but what can you do? We need to bring back everything for the work that we do to support our work. So if you can help us, donate if you want to. If you're a business, get involved with the tournament. We'll give you prices soon and what that will be put towards and what you can do and how you can get behind us. So please, whoever you are, whatever you're doing, if you're in grassroots, if you're involved in it, get involved with Don't Cross the Line, our REFspect campaign, no ref, no game, and support us and get behind the children and get behind the referees. That's all we ask. In the meantime, put your feet up, enjoy yourselves, keep warm, and we'll see you out and about tomorrow. We'll be at the Walton and Caredale JFL tomorrow, and no doubt talk to one or two managers and parents as well. In the meantime, relax, stay warm, and we'll see you tomorrow. From myself, Mal Lee, and all the team at the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, REFspect campaign, no ref, no game, and our Hearts of Gold initiatives, which will start up in February once again. In the meantime, good night, God bless. See you tomorrow.